You're doing enrichment, but somehow it never feels like it's enough. Welcome to The Dog Who Asked for More, the podcast for dog parents navigating real-life behavior struggles, reactivity, anxiety, and all of the hard parts no one prepares you for. Each week, you'll get training, enrichment, and nutrition strategies through honest, grounded conversations that help you understand your dog, support their needs, and build the bond you've always dreamed of. I'm Em, a dog trainer, canine nutritionist, and retired vet tech who works with overwhelmed dog parents that love their dogs deeply but feel stuck, burned out, or unsure what their dog actually needs. And today, we're talking about enrichment and how something meant to support our dogs quietly turned into pressure, comparison, and another place to feel like we're failing our dog. In this conversation, you'll discover 3 things that tend to show up together when enrichment starts to feel confusing, guilt-ridden, or impossible to keep up with. Like how enrichment slowly turned into another invisible standard to keep up with, why doing more doesn't always lead to a calmer or more settled dog, and what can shift when enrichment supports regulation instead of performance. Somewhere along the way, enrichment stopped being about connection and started feeling like a checklist. Puzzle feeders, snuffle mats, frozen toppers, DIY games, scent work, training sessions, mental stimulation. You open your phone and everyone else seems to be doing more. More creative ideas, more time, more structure, more success. And even when you are doing a lot, it still feels like you're behind. I see this constantly with clients, people who care deeply, people who are trying so hard, people who are already exhausted. And instead of enrichment feeling supportive, it becomes another quiet question in the back of their mind. Am I doing enough? I remember feeling that way too, looking at everything available, everything recommended, everything marketed as necessary, and feeling like if I didn't keep up, I was letting my dog down. That's a heavy place to live, especially when you're actually trying to build a calmer, more regulated, more connected life together. There was a moment where I realized the real question was never how much enrichment does my dog need? The real question was, is this actually supporting the nervous system in front of me? Because what I saw with my own dogs was very different. With Fitz, certain kinds of enrichment helped him regulate. Slower activities, predictable patterns, things that let his body settle instead of ramp up. With Toby, too much enrichment, especially anything that felt like pressure, did the opposite. He didn't relax, he withdrew. And for a while, I treated it like I was doing something wrong, like I needed to find the right method, the right amount, the right schedule. But nothing needed fixing in that moment, just listening. And that's when I realized enrichment was never meant to be about volume. It was never meant to be about keeping up. It was never meant to be about proving you were doing enough. It was always meant to be about support. When dogs struggle under enrichment pressure, what they're often asking is simple. Please stop measuring my needs against someone else's checklist. Here's the question I want to leave you with. What would change if enrichment was about support, not volume? If enrichment has started to feel heavy instead of helpful, you're not imagining that. A lot of dog parents quietly carry the belief that they're behind, that they should be doing more. Everyone else has it figured out. That doesn't make you inattentive. That doesn't make you lazy. It doesn't mean that you're failing your dog. It means the culture around dogs has gotten louder than the dog in front of you. So be kind, spread joy, and remember, enrichment works best when it fits the dog and the life you actually have. Thanks for listening to The Dog Who Asks for More. If feeding your dog feels stressful, confusing, or like you're constantly second-guessing yourself, you are not alone. I work with so many dog parents who feel stuck at mealtime, all worried that they're getting it wrong. That's why I created the Mini Bowl Blueprint, a free, simple guide with 3 realistic swaps that you can make right now to support digestion, reduce overwhelm, and bring more calm and confidence back into feeding. You'll find the link in the episode description. Go grab your copy and start making mealtime easier today. New episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll see you next time.